Worldwide Sports. We're here with Sean Gibbons. Well, first, let's talk Emmanuel Pacquiao right here behind you. Man, getting ready, looking good. Another amateur bout. Tell me about him and his progression.
Well, I think he just had the desire to kind of try boxing a little. His dad's a legend, a Hall of Famer, and just something he wanted to do, and he's pursuing that, and he's doing everything the right way. He's working out at the Wild Card. He's training with Marvin Samudio. He's putting the work in. So that's all you can ask. And I think he's very evenly matched tonight. I think it'll be a very good fight.
Man, obviously the news broke this week. Exciting news for boxing fans. Hopefully, obviously, it comes from fruition. But Ryan Garcia, Isaac Cruz mandated by WBC for an eliminator. Man, well, I obviously Isaac's been talking about it for a while. Ryan as well. Any development since? Obviously, it was only like 2-3 days ago. But any development since?
Nothing yet. I saw Oscar the other day talking about it. The timing of everything is a big thing because we'd already had Isaac scheduled to come back in August. So I mean, there's things going on. Boxing, it's a little more difficult than a ratings organization just out of the blue mandating something. They don't check with either fighter. Both guys. Ryan had a date scheduled July 16th. We're in August. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but when the time's right, a fight like that'll happen.
How does that work then? I mean, like you said, Ryan kind of had a date schedule where you guys were looking at August already. But when a title or sanctioning body rather mandates something like that, is it an agreement that you guys have to come to terms with? Okay, maybe a fight each beforehand, and then, or do you just maybe leave it be?
No, it's kind of what you said. The WBC didn't realize both guys were scheduled. So, maybe we asked the WBC to table it until after they're both done. If there's a serious possibility of the fight happening. But, there's possibilities of Isaac doing a rematch with Gervonta Davis next. There's possibilities of Rolly beats him. So there's other things in the mix. I mean, I appreciate Ryan Garcia. I like Ryan Garcia. But he wakes up in the morning and says, I want to fight Isaac Cruz. Or he wakes up in the morning and says, I want to fight Gervonta Davis. I'm going to fight Manny Pacquiao. So love the kid. I'm a big fan of his, but business doesn't work like that. So again, when the times are right, these fights happen. Look at how long it's taken so far for Crawford and Earl Spence. A long time. I don't think it'll take that long ever for us. But again, there's organizations, there's TVs, there's a lot more to this than it was in the old days. In the old days it was difficult when you had Showtime and HBO, and on occasion they would get together on a platform. So, the only thing I can tell the fight fans is when the time is right, I believe that fight will come together.
I was just going to say, I mean, obviously a lot of things kind of have to fall into place. Oscar was saying something, almost kind of putting the blame on Al Heyman for it possibly not happening, but Isaac's a PBC Showtime guy. The Ryans, DAZN. Obviously, Charlo Munguia didn't happen basically for the same issues.
The TV.
Do you kind of foresee that possibly being part of the issues here as well?
The only issues I see is we were on a schedule already. We have a fight. We're coming back in August. So I mean, it's like that was already planned, and that's what we're doing. Isaac Cruz is not an opponent for anybody. He has a schedule. We've been doing very well. We've been picking the right fights, the right cards. So again, it just comes down to timing. There's no issues with Al Heyman stopping anything, Oscar, whatever. And I believe the TV would come together for a fight of that magnitude.
Yeah, I agree, and hopefully it happens. Anything else going on with you, Sean?
We got Marlon Tapales, IBF #1 contender, fighting Saturday night in a stay busy fight because he's locked in for the world title with the winner Ronnie Rios and Akhmadiev.
MJ?
Yeah, MJ. A lot easier to say that.
I couldn't.
Then hopefully German and Cajas will be back. Mark Mixayo, huge fight, July 9th. With Ray Vargas.
Ray Vargas.
Yeah, that's kind of getting quietly squished in between things now. But as we get closer, Mark Mixayo to me is the most exciting, fun Filipino fighter today. That guy's like a cross between a Bruce Lee, a cartoon character. But I have really high hopes. I think Mark's going to beat Ray Vargas, and then we move on to fight hopefully Leo Santa Cruz.
And thank you. It's been a good interview. Go ahead. Thank you, sir.
The man of the hour.